Hi, this topic will talk about Delta ES3 EtherCAT basic. So the system architecture will use ES3 EtherCAT connect with ASTA B3E servo. So you can see this is the EtherCAT powering connect to the EtherCAT in of servo side. Here is some parameters for servo drive. So first will be the control mode. Here we set 1, and then will be the electronic gear ratio. Uh, for P1 045, we set here 10,000. And regarding the node ID, EtherCAT node ID, here we set 1. Next will be some setting from DIADesigner. Okay. So this will be the new features. So we will use the EtherCAT configuration, and here you can see we will set the node ID as 1, as mentioned here. So you can see the number is 1. Okay, and after you do the configuration and download, then we can switch to online mode. So you can check the EtherCAT device status. So once you see green light, that means it's in enter the operation mode. Then here will be some programming portion. So as you can see, SD on, that means servo on and servo off. And then we use the ZRNM. This one is the homing mode. So here we set the value for, that means it will move forward to find the Z phase. And then here is some extra setting. After do the homing, then we will move for absolute. So you can see here we set the value as 50,000. 50,000 means motor will rotate 5 turns according to the electronic gear ratio mentioned above. And then here will be the target speed. We set 1,000, so that means the RPM will be 100. So now we'll switch to the software part. This is what I mentioned for the EtherCAT topology. So basically, you can add on the device from here. Right click to add device. Okay, then I can delete this one. And then we can insert device. And here you can select, you can import and add a different vendor. Because I use Delta Electronics P3E. So we can just select Delta Electronics and then find the P3E. And this will be the device number. Okay. And then you can also do some PDO mapping or advanced operation setting here. Then next we'll move to the programming part. Programming part, as I mentioned, we will use the uh, servo on and servo off. And basically, if you are not familiar with Delta PLC command, then you can switch this one to two. And then here you can find the Delta Spatial can open and EtherCAT communication. So this will be the command. And besides, if you are not clear the command itself, you can also click this one from guide to check. Okay. So here we will use the ASD on, and because the X6 number is 1, so here we use all 1. And then this is a homing mode, and this one is homing trigger, and then this is move absolute and speed control. So after you do all this, then we can select the COM manager. Okay, and make sure they are in the same IP domain, and then do the search. Okay, and then once you find the device, then you can save the driver, and then back to here and select from COM manager, and then we can switch online. Oh, sorry, have to download the program first. Okay, then we can. Okay, so once you download finish, then we can switch online. Okay, and then we can go back to the EtherCAT configuration. So you can see down the status is operation. Back to the program parts. Okay, then we can do servo on first. And then here we can set the homing mode. And then we will go to the ASDASoft to select the feedback command, check the motor speed and the Z-phase. Okay, then we can run the scope. And you can see now, and as you can see, the status is servo up, so we can back to the PLC and check. Oh, okay, because now the status is stopped, so we can run the PLC program. And then we can trigger again to make it servo on and check again in the ASDASoft. Okay, and next we will set the homing mode. And then this is to trigger homing. So we can also check from ASDASoft. So you will see after do the homing, it will back to 0 reference point. And then we can turn this off. And then run the absolute movement. So as I mentioned here, we use 50,000, means motor will rotate 5 times, and then the speed is 100 RPM. Okay, then we can trigger, and we can back to ASDASoft, and then we can stop the scope. So here you will see the speed is around 100 RPM. And then you can check the Z-phase is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means it will rotate 5 turns. Okay, so basically that's all for today's introduction. Thank you.